is your boy Vlogtrippin, Trini, and my cuzzo.
Got game time in the building.
From game time, I guess no kicks anymore.
Yeah, we gotta do something about the kicks.
Man, what was this weekend, man? It's
like an update.
This is a follow-up, a check-in. This is my cousin. We both have YouTube channels, and we've been, what's the right word?
MIA.
On hiatus.
Yeah.
We took a sabbatical.
Yeah, a long sabbatical.
It's been probably a year since I made any new, consistent, concentrated, planned content. But we're gonna get into at the end of the video why I haven't been making any videos, and I don't know if G, you want to talk about why you haven't been as active as you.
Yeah, I'm not as active, but yeah, we'll get into that.
Maybe you could tell me where you do videos now. But this is my cousin's birthday weekend.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to him. You know, shout out to the cancers and all that.
Gang gang.
We had a good weekend. We had a great weekend actually. We are driving back from Rhode Island.
Another cousin's birthday was this weekend also.
Shout out to DJ
Matic.
All right, showed us a really great time, man. We was in VIP on both nights.
Yeah.
Drinks. Some people got party favors.
What happened to mine?
You supposed to get one?
I did get one, but I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know what you did with your party favor.
I left it at the
Did you give it to somebody else?
I think I played on one of the chairs during the barbecue and I forgot it.
No, the party favor was at the clubs too.
Oh, I didn't get one at the club.
Alright, so I bet. So we're gonna kind of recap our weekend first, and then we're gonna get into, you know, why we're not making content as we should. This weekend, my cousin's birthday. You know, we're gonna leave the dates and stuff anonymous. But
my birthday's today, the 20th.
His birthday is today. Shout out to him. My other cousin's birthday, well, his cousin's birthday was last week. But you know, we all family, all extended family. So it's like my cousin's cousins, his cousins on his cousin's side and whatnot. We drove to Rhode Island from our respective homes in the East Coast. We'll make a stop at our favorite West Indian Trinidadian roti shop on the way back.
Wasn't a bad drive coming here. There's a lot of traffic though. There is a lot of traffic in New London now because it's not New England no more for some reason. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic now. Going out of here, coming and going for some reason. I don't get it.
I mean, it's the weekend. We drove on a Friday, coming back on a Sunday. I'm sure we're not the only creative people to decide to drive up north for the weekend.
I guess. Oh, look, El Rojo Diablo.
El Rojo Diablo. So
that was my old Acura RSX. It looks just like it too. I had a red one. I used to call it El Rojo Diablo. But yeah.
Yeah, man. That was Rhode Island days. I'm not mistaken.
No, that was Florida.
That was Florida. Okay,
yeah,
that was all Florida.
That was Florida.
So we drove up to Friday. We went to 2 parties plus a family barbecue. What you want to start with first about
the party? Because we came in time for the party. We got here in time to get dressed and go to the party, which was
accident. Damn.
Which was my cousin's birthday. His big, I don't know if I want to throw his age out here, but anyways, his big party. Yep, it's big 4-0. He threw a gathering. Most of the family came down from different places, from North Carolina, South Carolina, people who still live in Rhode Island. Everybody gathered in one spot for this. It was a fun, like, we all came up. It was a fun event, and I got to meet some of my cousins I haven't seen in, I'll say some of them in some months, some of them in some years.
Right.
Yeah. So everybody was cool. Aunts and uncles. My uncle that I haven't seen in forever, his whole beard is like gray. But it's cool. Everybody was cool.
This guy's still going out track. We was up in Rhode Island. We went to, I'll see if I can put clips of the club. It's a very nice club. In my personal experience, American clubs really suck. but I would say I'm gonna narrow it down to more New York. This club was actually big, spacious, had an inside, outside, 2 good VIPs, I think 3 bars. It was really nice. It had the lighting was dope. Sound system was really good. It was something really nice. I also could put some clips up there of the club.
To be fair, the 2 clubs we went to, they were actually good venues.
Both were really good venues.
So
I'll try to put some clips up in there. The turnout was pretty good in my opinion. Some people say it was more on the heavy side.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what is it with Rhode Island, but Rhode Island's for the big girls. I'm sorry. There was a lot of big girls. Now the second event we went to, they kind of redeemed themselves a little bit, but there was still a lot of big girls.
Big wait for the big girls. Big wait for the big girls.
I don't know what it is about Rhode Island. Y'all need in the winter time, y'all need somebody to snuggle up next to. Maybe that's what it is. But shout out to the big girls. I'm not hating.
Maybe it was what's that thing what bears do? Like a hibernation. The hibernation thing?
I don't know. But shout out to y'all. But there was a lot of y'all. I'm sorry.
So we went to this dope place. I'm gonna put the link in the description to get pancakes. We got some big ass pancakes. It was definitely American diner food that was really good. It didn't cost us. I think it was like $25 a piece. We got big ass pancakes.
They gave him my scrambled eggs and gave me an omelet. Yo, you should see the size of my plate. Yo, I didn't realize I was ordering food for a village.
We gonna put a smoke.
I did not realize I was ordering food for a village out there. But yeah, I asked for 1 pancake. They gave me 2 big ass pancakes. I couldn't finish it.
You chose the one that came with 2 pancakes. She was explaining to you that you only need 1. That's why I got 1 pancake.
I thought she was gonna give me 1 too, be it based off of me. You know, she explaining that she would think she would know. A nice lady, but you would think she would know.
Anyway, they gave us generous portions of food, and it tastes good. It was on point. Our hot chocolate is on point, and I usually don't leave reviews. I left the Google reviews, giving them 5 stars because it was on point. Matter of fact, it was already high rating 4.9 when I was looking for a place somewhere to eat. So
they need to label their condiments too.
No, sir. We're not doing that. So my guy, my cousin, he's a very intelligent man. Very intelligent. However, he wanted to put salt on the eggs. First of all, the eggs don't need no salt. There's bacon. But anyway, regardless, he grabs a jar that normally people put the sugar in and thought it was salt. Big ass sugar jar. Exactly what you think it is. I'm gonna try to put a picture. Is exactly what it looks like. He thought it was salt. And I don't know if people don't know, salt crystals and sugar crystals look different. Yeah. Sugar crystals are larger, right? Salt crystals are more fine, more refined. So he puts sugar all over his eggs.
I put all over, but
when it came out, he knew something was wrong.
Yeah. I was like, what? It's not, no.
So of course, then I turned the, I guess the condiment holder around. And of course, the salt is a lot, like 10 times smaller, and the black pepper right next to it are the equal sizing. So the sugar was like this.
It was a long night.
Yeah, we had a good night.
It was a long night. Okay, so
last word on the diner experience.
10 out of 10. Would recommend again. That's as much as I can say. Everything was to the liking.
I give it a 4.8.5. Pretty much. It was really. I don't have a complaint. It was pretty good. Moving on.
Maybe that's why all the girls are big and
because the food is big.
They give you a lot of food.
And that place, I chose it for being, my eyes is being greedy. You know, I chose that place because it said, and I saw pictures of the gigantic pancakes. I actually got I should say what we got. I got a cheesecake pancake with an egg with cheese omelet, which he got my cheese omelet, and I got scrambled eggs and cheese with potatoes, I guess home fries, and crispy bacon. And
I got the Nutella cakes which was supposed to be 2 scrambled eggs with cheese. I ended up getting his omelet and home fries, and I got bacon and sausage and ham, I think.
Good thing we like our eggs with cheddar cheese, or it would have been a big thing.
It was a big portion.
Talk about what we did next, which was go to the mall. We went to Providence something. I'll put the name in the link in the bottom. we didn't see that much fat chicks in the mall.
Because the mall is big and you gotta walk. Let me stop being an ass. Let me stop being. I mean, I'm sorry, but no, the mall. I lived in Rhode Island for a year, and I think that mall had just opened up. I think when I left Rhode Island, so I've been to there once before. It's a gigantic 3-story mall. Plus, there's 2 more floors for parking at the bottom. So it's a huge mall in there. Impressed. I think my first time I ever went there, I went to Dave & Buster's. That was my first ever Dave & Buster's experience. And now they got something new, a new kind of, I want to say it's like a...
And I think it was a free promo for level 99.
Yeah, I guess. Level 99.
I'm going to put a little clip that we took. We didn't really plan to stream or make videos of, but we did like little stuff with our phones, so it's going to be like small stuff. Just to get y'all to know what we look like. It looked like an obstacle course, game room, what's the other stuff that people sign up for? Escape room, right. It's like a combination of that. And they have a bar. So
if y'all want a date night or something, or a game date, something like that, it'll probably be like a nice little spot to check out.
But in the daytime, which we went, is for kids. So it's like daytime in the kids, night for the adults. It was pretty cool. I was impressed by my favorite shopping store, another free promo for Zara, and for some reason they had a discount of like 70% off. And if people, you shop at Zara, they rarely carry extra large in the big amounts, or large amounts I should say. So when in New York, or the extra large sells out quick. Maybe that's what it is. But they had some extra large stuff. His first time shopping in Zara, and we ran up a little small check unexpectedly. So
yeah, I looked nice last night. Just put it like that. Shout out to Zara for that.
Yeah, we looked dope. We looked dope last night. Well, extra clothes that we didn't need. You want to talk about the sneaker stuff?
I mean, game time cakes. The Grape 8s dropped yesterday also, and I wasn't too surprised to actually see them like sitting in the stores. I went in, I did a little video, I saw a couple of them, big sizes too, size 10, size 11, in 2 different stores that were sitting. There was also the 3s that came out, it's like a multicolored 3. I can't remember the name of it, but
we'll drop pictures and stuff.
Yeah, that came out, and those were still in the stores also. I know the 4s are supposed to drop later on this year, I think, and the 4s are supposed to be way better than the 3s, from what I heard. But yeah, the 8s were still sitting. I want to get a pair of 8s, but nowadays the price on sneakers is just way too much. I'm sorry, like you retailing for $215 or $220 or $210. That's Yeezy prices when Yeezy was dropping their sneakers and stuff. So it's sometimes it's worth it to wait. It's just a little tidbit, a little advice. If you know a sneaker is coming out and you really want this sneaker, go get it if you really want it. But if you can wait a little bit, just check the market, because sometimes, I'll be honest with you, this shoe probably will be going on sale at probably your local Nike store, or you go on GOAT or StockX or something like that, you probably get it for below retail. And that's kind of where my head's at with sneakers right now. I'm not buying as much as I used to, because there's a lot of heat that's coming out this year, and you got to pick and choose. Unless you really got it like that, you can go, you buy how many sneakers you want. But I would say, just a little bit of advice, just wait. And sometimes you might be surprised to go on GOAT or StockX like 2 or 3 days from now, and the price is below retail, and there you go, there's your deal. So no, I'm the Grape 8 Aqua 8s. I keep saying the Grape 8s. Ooh. God, the
is
Grape
that what
5s.
you want?
No, the Grape 5s came out also. That's why my
Did you get that one?
I got the Grape 5s.
Okay.
And that's a whole nother story in itself, because I got it from Stadium Goods. I don't want to give the wrong person the wrong publicity. So, but I got it, and their packaging was trash, like straight trash.
Oh, you mean when you actually got the box without a box, or
the box in a bag. It was in a bag, and then they had the actual sneaker box in the bag. Most places when you buy sneakers, like if you buy from Nike, even like Foot Locker, it comes in a brown box, and then the sneakers is in that box. This one was in a plastic bag, like one of those mailing bags, and then the box was in the bag. And then it rained that day. There was a hole in the bag. The box got wet. The box was destroyed. Yo, I was pissed. I was so pissed. Luckily the sneakers, no sneakers were hurt in the shipping of that video, but
Jesus Christ, the sneakers were hurt.
But the box was trash, so I had to throw that out. And I know we don't wear the boxes, but as a sneakerhead, we treasure our boxes. If you're a sneakerhead, you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's what I gotta say about sneakers. Like, if y'all want these Aqua 8s, not Grape 8s, Aqua 8s, just wait. They might go on sale. You might be surprised. So,
and I only brought that up because just a free unsolicited tip. When you go to different states or different cities, it's always good to check the mall, because a lot of times what you get in your mall where you live, sometimes it's completely different to where other places are. So like when I saw the Zara spot and I went a little ham on shopping, or him seeing the sneakers still sit, it may not sit in your city or your town. So when you travel, me as being a traveler that I am, when I go to different states or different cities, I always want to see what the, do a temperature check of what the retail malls is like, what stores are selling, because it changes from region to region, from coast to coast, from north to south, west to east, etc.
Together, the backyard.
That's right. Shout out to the east side, the west. Since we were like 17 minutes, so actually gonna skip our news cycle side, and we're gonna jump into what's going on with our channels and things like that. I don't know if you want to kick it off or you want to kick it back to me.
Yeah, you start this.
Alright, so I've been on a personal journey of sorts. I have not been traveling as much as I've done last year. So I've only been to maybe like 2 or 3 places this year. I think the last place I went to was Jamaica. I may do a small Jamaica vlog. I went to Kingston. And the main reason is that editing. I have no patience for editing anymore. I need to somehow find a way to outsource my editing. So if you're watching this video and you want to edit for me for a decent price, if you got Fiverr, if you got a portfolio, send me, because I have maybe at least 10 videos of raw footage that needs to be done, but I don't have the patience to do video editing anymore. It takes me personally, maybe a whole day to edit a 10-minute video. I don't know why it takes me so long. I haven't gotten faster at it. It is what it is. This video is gonna be so limited edits, like it's gonna be rough. Y'all got to take it, what is it? Eat the meat, spit out the bones type situation. So that's one of the main issues. Second issue is I am not traveling as much as I used to. I'm working on a project. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag a little bit. I'm working on a lot of academic achievements and stuff like that. So one of them is successful, is completed. That's a very shout out to me. That's a very big deal for me. Very big deal for people in my community, I guess my family, my future, etc., etc. So that's done. This is dope. So as you can see, I'm driving. Well, I was driving hands-free, and we got to our destination. So about to pull up. We'll still wrap up the video. Anyway, so that's one thing. Second thing, also been focusing on my health. So I have actually am down. I was down 30 pounds, but I think I've gained some weight over this weekend. So now I'm down 20 pounds. I'll switch it back to you while I go plug this in. Go ahead, D.
Alright, so reasons why I haven't been like posting, or like I post shorts. Like I do a lot of shorts. So typically what I'll do is I'll post on TikTok, and even at TikTok at that, I'll make a short video, I'll post, and then I'll upload it to the shorts on my YouTube. Some of them's been doing good, been 2,000-3,000 views, couple of laughs, whatever. But the long videos, man, like I get excited to do a video. Like honestly, I get excited to do a video, and I just don't go through with it because sometimes I'm just not motivated. I don't know if it's because the editing really isn't a thing for me. Like I don't mind editing. It does take a while, like he said. Like It does take a while, like Jay said, but it's just a lot. And I don't get excited no more to do videos. Like, sorry, I'm contradicting myself. I get excited to do it, but when it's time to do it, I just don't fall through with it. And that's my biggest obstacle right now. So, you know, I talk to some of my friends and they're like, yo, just do it. Just go, just take some time, like cut out a time slot, do the video, and then post it. Now, I've done it one or two of them, and I just never post them. I don't know why, I just never post them. But I'm starting to realize that long form videos on YouTube, I may have to change up my style a little bit. Like I was saying, get rid of the kicks and the game time kicks and probably just do videos a little bit more on different things, expand my platform just a little bit more. And maybe that might get my creative juices pumping again to where I want to make the video and post it and get out in a timely manner. So I think that's my big thing. Short form video has been doing well, but also when I make the videos, I don't really get that much views, and it kind of takes, like when I put my time into a video and I don't get that much views, it kind of just like am I doing something wrong? Do I have to get someone to help me, you know, put the right things in the video to get the recognition that I think that it deserves, type stuff. So it's a challenge, and I'm trying to learn to get over that challenge. So I think that's why I haven't really been posting like I should, or uploading videos like I should. So, but yeah, man.
I mean, just to add to, I mean, for what it's worth, shout out to everyone that watches my channel. Actually, I've been consistent since I've been monetized. Month after month, I've been maintaining the same amount of, I guess, compensation for not posting any new content at all. So shout out to everyone that's been liking the videos, that's been leaving comments. I love y'all, because even though haven't made any videos in like a year, you guys are still watching and still commenting, and I do take my time to reply back to comments, especially my feedback videos, especially my one about the hotel. So yeah, I've been working on a lot of personal projects, and I just don't have, you know, the time to put into editing video. I had some academic success recently. I'm going to talk about that more in detail. I've worked on eating better and being healthier overall, so I'm down 25 pounds. So definitely that's another big milestone. So I've been, my mind and my energy has been in other things, and to add YouTube on top of it, this may not be the best time. And I'm a big believer in, you know, stepping back, working on yourself, and then coming back bigger and better. So hopefully this was what they say, what's the cliche, a short step back to a big comeback, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Pause on the comeback. But that's the idea, is to basically focus on some other stuff in my life, you know, retool a little bit my career. I'm really working on my career, I'm really working on my health, and come back and create more videos. And on top of that, I haven't been travel, so seriously, I might need to retool the travel part, because I may not be traveling because of this journey I'm going on academically, that I may not be as flexible. I still might do trips, but it wouldn't be like the 5-6 trips a year and, you know, globe trotting and all that good stuff. But I definitely have a trip coming up later on this year, and I think I might squeeze one out next month.
Yeah, and I just gotta to add to that. I mean, I know the video is long, but I did that.
It's not gonna be that long. we might have to cut that part out. It might not be that long.
No, so I just bought a Tesla, and I might start doing videos on that. You know, because it's a learning process. Getting to learn this new car, getting to learn this new system. It's not gas and go type stuff. You gotta get in, get out. Like where we are right now, we're charging up for a little bit. And that's an experience in itself. So maybe I might vlog that. Maybe I might start vlogging. That's kind of new too. I think I started off vlogging, going to get videos. I mean, going to get sneakers out of the, you know, stores and stuff. So I might start back vlogging a little bit. Get me a nice little setup and do that in the car. So
you was doing the get ready with me videos too.
I did a couple getting ready with me. I did some sneaker unboxing video. I did a couple different things. So, you know, I might try that out, see how that venture goes, and then we go from there.
Yeah, I might start moving into more life. I mean, I hate life coaches, and anyone who says they're a life coach, something's wrong with you. I really do think so. The worst is people that think that you're actually some certification for being a life coach. But anyway, I want to talk more about things that are, in addition to travel, that affect people's life in general. I'm about to loop myself around, being that, especially things to do with money and stocks. I've learned a lot about stocks in the past week, 2 weeks, and I want to share some basic things that that you should know, and why you should buy stocks. Kind of like we should buy real estate. You should start buying now, not thinking things are gonna get better later, because the way that the trends are, things gets more expensive. And maybe talk a little bit more about fitness. Maybe talk a little bit more about academics. I found some academic loopholes.
Man lost 25 pounds. Now you're talking about fitness. Now
Listen,
I gotta get my ass back in the gym now.
Listen, it's I mean, not to get too long. It's a lifestyle change that I'm making, and I've seen the results, and I'm trying to do a lot more. And like this weekend was definitely not a fitness weekend,
and it ain't over yet.
Definitely was a fitness weekend. I'm gonna end not my life shit. Damn. I'm gonna end the video with my last thoughts of this past week. We got some crazy thing going on in politics. I might even start talking about politics too, especially with the cutting of Medicaid and these tax cuts that only go into the people that make more than $250,000 a year, like $250,000 or higher, is really where the tax benefits come in. The people that don't make a lot of money are getting not as meaningful tax cuts to the people that are in like the not 7 figures, 6 figures and higher, even more than 6 figures, because even if you make 6 figures, you're not really getting full advantage of it. It's really going to people that make $250,000. And we don't want to complain about it. Say, how can we survive this and make it work for us? So just keep in mind, my last statement is focus on what you can control, and certain things you can't control. If you're religious, some things you just have to let God deal with it. So I'm gonna let D close us out.
Oh man, so appreciate y'all having us back. We back to back. We're gonna see if we can use this as a pole vault into more content, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. But until the next one, wait before you do that. Right. So I just thought about something. If you guys want us to speak about something in particular or a particular topic, let us know in the comments. Let us know your ideas and thoughts, because we don't know how to gauge. Well, I don't know. I'm not trying how to gauge where I should go next or where I shouldn't go. Should I keep doing more travel videos? Let your thoughts be heard in the comments. If you want to talk about Tesla stuff. I believe this video is going to be posted on both our channels, and I'm sure we will share links for Tesla now, where you could get referral links, where you can get a discount on getting a new Tesla or used Tesla or free supercharging, whatever the promotion is. So yeah, I just wanted to add that real quickly. So now do your thing. Until the next one, we are out.